This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
Hey, this is Josh,
Sean, Ty,
and Dustin from Hope for the Hollow.
and you are listening to the hottest talk show on the net.
Late Night with
Ed Money.
Hi. Well, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is Late Night with Ed Money. Where real people have real conversation about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. If you go to the main site, all the links are there where you're able to click on and listen to any of your media players, devices, etc. Thank you for all the things you do. Thank you for liking and sharing. Thank you for telling the two friends. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up? And that's it.
Chuck Dick.
And that's it.
Right? I gotta say the Chuck Dick because there's no one else there to say it. Since we're low on staff today, you can hear him in Studio C because we can't afford a camera, but you can never see him. Is the bug?
I told my two friends, but it didn't do any good because it's just you two.
I know. I'm like, I already know about it. You're so 2020.
Dumbass. What are you telling us for?
Audience members, thank you. Again, it's growing. Things are going good. We're going to be leaving you.
You got your pants off again, huh, Ed?
Yes, I know. They don't know below the table. There's nothing.
Nobody will ever know.
Nothing is ever going on.
I do because of the smell, but
we're leaving you with an effects. It's the song. It's literally called The Itch. So yeah.
All right,
we're going round the table on that one, full circle.
It is. They sent me their whole album, and so this song goes on. So I'm slowly, periodically throwing in because it's a
great album
for me because I like EDM, that kind of music. So to me, it's fantastic.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and since you're sitting there with no pants on,
and
the best song to play would be The Itch.
Dude, I've got kind of a thing on that too, on the itch.
For itching?
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. We'll get to in a second. I need to bring you back to itch because
let's do this.
I do have something, but thank you again. Like, share, subscribe, tell two friends. It makes a world of difference. Get a hold of us. Be a subscriber on the YouTube, the BitChute, the Rumbles, the Facebook, the Twitter, whatever. Get a hold of it. It It makes a world of difference. It's helping us out, and it's allowing new people to come on. Storm Angels, which they're the people that help me out with my animal situation.
Your animal problem?
Dude, I was telling him, for you people out there, I had a kitty problem where it started out as one.
And then you had 20 feral cats. No, they were cats, not wolves, Monk. There you go. And they could do bird calls. They were the evilest of cats.
If you got too many birds, you're going to have too many cats.
Right. See, he's on it. He knows what happens is Storm
You should have
Angels.
got rid of your birds first.
No. If you go to Storm
Then the
Angels,
cats would leave by themselves.
StormAngelsRescue.org. They will help you. What it is they will spade, neuter the kitties or animals that you have. They'll do a lot of animals. They'll trap like skunks, all kinds of stuff, and then they spade, neuter them, and then re-release them, or they find a home for them, which is nice. Well, I had these cats.
Found your neighbor's home. It just took them across the street.
Right. It's like you had them.
They'll be back.
Who else are our sponsors,
They
Ed?
are. Wait, the cat. I just want to say real quick that the kitty came back and he had like a suture hanging from his balls, and I told Chucky he's walking like, ooh.
I don't know what she fed me, but man, my balls hurt.
That's an aggressive kitty of kibbles and bits. No, yeah, real quick. Again, we mention these people because it makes a world of difference to us and to them. Andrew Grizzle over at Allstate. If you get a chance, get a hold of
dude.
Good dude
Yes.
for free quotation. Put it this way: you move to the
Free
area.
quotations?
Well, yeah, right. Quick quotation. That if you want to get a hold of him, 440-327-8744. So locally, he's in North Ridgeville. The guy, you can get a hold of him, and he'll do it over the phone. If you're not, he'll give you that quotation for free, and he wants to save you. Quotation.
More quotations?
Save
How about he just gives you a quote?
He give you a quote. Isn't it the same?
No. I thought you'd catch it after the first time I made fun of you.
I thought you were just making fun of it. Is it? What's it not? You sure it's not the same thing?
It's like we'll give you a quote on your insurance.
Not a quotation.
If you go to get a quote for anything, you don't get a quotation. Watch, I'll be completely wrong and just be blasted in my email.
Right, yeah. So get a hold of him. He'll save you some money. And last but not least, we are going to do. You want to do it now? Just grab it for you.
I'll get it. Yeah.
We get a brand new people. They want to associate with the show. No money gets exchanged or anything like that. We do
We know.
We do. The top is a Brownhelm store. If you go Brownhelm Market Store, they're in Vermilion. It's 605 North Ridgeville. If you're on the turnpike, get off a Baumhart exit, head north. You're going to be able to see them. They got food out the yin. It's great food. Wintertime, they also got ribs. They got boar's head meats. They got pizzas. Everything.
And they've been there forever.
Yes, and they have.
They generously.
This is on his camera. It's the Hoop iced tea we're going to be trying today.
It's called Hoop Tea.
Hoop tea, and I'll be getting one to.
Okay, hang on. Let me go get mine.
You're going to get it this weekend in his I sneak in his backyard and I put stuff in his fridge, and this will be in there. It's spiked iced tea original. So check it out. You can go there and try all these things that we try on the show. There's glasses right here so you can pour yourself one. And so audience members, go to them. Check them out. Again, they're Brownhelm Market Store.
Plus, they're awesome people.
Fantastic people. Beautiful ladies that are there. Fantastic food. The food is amazing. If you like chicken paprikash and chili, holy shit, is it great.
Here you go.
You don't want any more?
No. I just want to try it.
There's another one.
Okay.
Oh, I know there's another one in there.
There's
You notice how I drink yours and take my.
You can't. Yeah, take it. Take it. Well,
Let me open mine.
So, yeah.
There it is.
Mine takes a bottle opener.
It's called Hoop Tea, and it's spiked iced tea.
Yeah, Hoop spiked iced tea.
Hey, it's actually pretty good.
You want some more?
No.
Okay, you're gonna take one with you.
I'm gonna take one with me.
Why not?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good, people.
That is really good.
Now you got to get them to sponsor you too.
It is really good. Yeah, I'll have to get a hold of them.
Hoop Tea. How about you, Hoop Tea? You hear
So
that?
check it out if you go to Brownhill Market Store. Say hello to the people. Say you heard about them on the show. Heard about them on the show and the products that they carry. Food. They carry beer, wine, all the knickknacks. Oh, Tops ice cream, dude. If you can't go, Tops ice cream is the shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll go to the itch real quick. I had the other day, this is way off the subject, but this is a complete guy subject, all right? Not a girl. Well, I don't know. Girls may have it. What it was is...
Everybody poops, Ed.
No, I know that. No, it's not, which I doubt. There's no women ever poop. They don't even fart. The thing that I wanted to say was, have you ever had, for a guy, the tip of the stalk rub against, like, say, your underwear, where the slit is, you know what I mean?
Like your pee hole?
Yeah. Yeah. The pee hole become, like, say it rubs against your underwear. You get a brand new pair of underwear, brand new pan of panties.
Don't you wash your underwear first?
Panties? What do you got?
Yeah, I'm like,
panties,
I just went over that one. I'm like, okay.
Let me get back. Oh,
Wait, you buy new underwear and you don't wash them first.
No, I do. Well, no, wait. Here's a.
Wait.
I had to think.
You don't wash your underwear before you wear them?
I think I do.
You think you do, meaning
It's
you
been
don't,
so
and
long.
you're just trying to play it off like you do.
I usually do, because they come in the rolls. You know, mine always.
Yeah,
come,
but that Scotch tape holding the package together, that was from the factory.
right. Yeah. No, wait, no. Look at him winking. No, yeah, I do. I take them out, and I do it sparingly. But when they're brand new, they're still kind of they're not wrinkly. That's the wrong word. They're stiffer than normal.
So you don't wash them.
Creased. They're creased.
They're creased. Thank you. The boxer briefs, and I get the ones now. Not the Duluth ones that you suggested, because those are too expensive for me. Those are expensive underwear.
Yeah, but you don't got to buy 20 pairs at one time.
Right.
Look at the man. Do you think he buys 20 pairs?
Look at, that's a lot of cans, I gotta say. A lot of these cans I gotta drink to be able to save that.
We better get some more sponsors. Duluth Trading, if you're listening, Ed needs some underwear. Don't make him so they make the tip of his wiener itch by his pee hole.
The other day, well, what happened is I got this new. I have a compulsion, which and I'll buy stuff and I'll put it in the
masturbating in public.
No,
not that one.
not that one.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking
How
about.
about no? That I'll buy stuff, put it in the rotation. That I put it in the closet. Well, my underwear's getting low. Which why I keep getting holes in my goddamn underwear. I don't know.
Well, because they're 10 years old. I mean, you literally still have Joe boxers.
I do have Joe.
The fabric is disintegrating.
Yeah.
Okay, you wear the same kind that I wear, right? You wear the
Me? I'm like looking around like, no, I wear Duluth Trading.
Ed, trade with Chuck. Chuck, trade with Ed. Okay, you're good to go for 2 more days.
Now we both have ball lice.
Well, Monk, do you wear boxers or the briefs, Monk?
Boxer briefs.
Not briefs.
Okay, yeah, the boxer briefs or
You
whatever.
got to hold the junk nice and tight.
Right. Okay. So I'm fair with that. How do they get? Does it wear and tear? Because it's weird. It's not in where Big Jim and the twins are at. It's always on the bungholio.
What, by your gooch?
Yeah. Did you?
Your gooch, your taint.
I have never heard of that.
You've never heard it called the gooch?
Not once have I ever heard of the gooch. Did you just make that
No,
up?
I swear I did make that up. That's
He's got arse hairs that are as stiff as twisty ties.
that's his Brundlefly hair when he went through the border. He went through with a Barbie doll. He got that hair right on his gooch.
The gooch. That's great. I've never heard of it. Anyway, so right there where there's like a seam-like line, it always gets holes there, and I don't like that because
Usually, honestly, with my underwear, the elastic goes before I get holes where the gooch is.
do it
Yeah.
really. Your elastic that lasts forever for me.
Not me.
It's elastic. It's usually around the legs, around the elastic around the legs, or that spot gets holes. And I don't like because I always put powder in my.
It's your gooch clawing its way out. Get me out of here! Holy shit, does it stink down here?
Near the hinge, like you see the hinge. No, so I can't stand looking, and I don't like holes in my underwear because
Just in case you might get lucky for once.
that's a fear. That is a big
I'm
fear.
being serious. I mean,
Yeah.
you're single. You could be out, and
Yeah,
a
right.
penthouse story could actually happen to you.
Right.
Dear Penthouse, I swear the story is true. I was driving through the trailer park, in my swayback truck. Looking good.
Dogtailing the whole time, and I took out someone's mailbox. Sorry, Mrs. Johnson, I took out your mailbox with a little swayback.
But don't worry, I've got really nice underwear on. Just in case you want it.
Ask my friend Gary.
Is there anything I could do to pay you for your mailbox?
Don't we wish that really happened?
It
really?
doesn't happen.
So what happened is I got this new underwear. I did wash them. I do wash them. And
Thank God.
I do.
Now he does.
Right, because we guilted him into saying
No, I
it.
do, because I worry that I've watched the videos of them building stuff in Bangladesh. These guys are in bare feet and they're eating, so
Yeah.
I make sure that I wash it when I get it, and I get them at Target, places like that. And this, I did Target, like the 6-pack. Now and then I bought them at big lots. Those are the only time I buy those, and the boxers, because I sleep in sometimes boxers, naked or boxers, and I don't like them. I've learned that when you get at a discount place like that, they got their
One leg is like 6 inches, the other leg is and then for some reason a peekaboo pouch is all the way in back. But it's off center.
Yeah, it's goddamn right. It's like shimmy like this.
They're like, oh, Bobby fell asleep again.
Goes from the elastic band in the front all the way down and around to the elastic band in the back. He doesn't even have to take them off to poop.
And there's like a hot sauce stain in it.
So I learned that I wash them, and then when they come out, and I've had it before with these discount ones where I've washed them and they came out like where the elastic literally like stretched out, like once it hit water, it's
Now they're a size 64.
like a noodle.
It was like a noodle. All of a sudden it went from elastic to
Right.
linguine.
Yes. Well, just the other day. This happened just the other day at your house, and that's why I'm explaining it.
Well, you're washing your underwear at Chuck's house again?
Why are you using my washing machine, freak? I invited you over swimming.
Did you wonder I was in the house so long?
And he's either pooping or doing his laundry.
And
But let's just hope he's pooping, because I don't want any of his fucking garments near my washer.
I'll be out in a minute. It's on the fluff cycle.
You're like, Chuck, you're out of Downy.
Never out of Downy.
Never out of Downy. So I washed them, and they're still, when they're new compared to the not worn in, but what's the right word for it?
Gently used.
Gently used. Yeah, good. That's not the word, but I'll go with
That's the when he buys
Those are the ones he buys at Goodwill.
the underwear he buys off of eBay are gently used. But still in good condition.
No, so what happened was I got them, and then I put them on after washing, and I don't know if I had maybe I ate the wrong stuff or something. I was peeing a lot,
Oh, no.
and then the tip kind of, because the peekaboo, but what'd you call the peekaboo?
The peekaboo flap?
The peekaboo flap was right at the spot where I constantly had to adjust because it would get it and rub right on the slit, the pee hole, like you were saying.
You should have put a Dr. Scholl's corn remover right on the end. That'd have plugged the tip. Would have saved you the humiliation.
But what happened was,
You put the corn remover on there and your wiener disappears. What the hell? It was a corn.
it was a bunion.
I thought it was bigger than a corn.
Right. So what happened was not that it made it sore, it just made it irritated.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you've never had it where the tip just got
no,
really. I mean, you've never had right at the.
I've had, not from that, I've had from a bathing suit, the mesh
Right,
lining in a
right.
bathing suit.
That's what. Okay.
It's like a nylon cheese grater.
Yeah. Right.
If you get the wrong, that bathing suit lasted one time in the pool. I'm like, fuck this thing.
Yes.
Now I actually found a brand of bathing suit that doesn't have a liner.
You're like,
I'm commandoing it in the pool,
you're kidding.
but you can't see through the swim
Right.
trunks. Yeah,
So it's not even trunks.
It's a Ziploc gallon freezer bag.
it's a hefty cinch sack, hefty cinch sack. I just put the drawstring around my nuts, cinch it tight, real tight.
So what happened was when I went for the audience, he asked me to come over and go swimming in his palatial estates.
My 11-year-old above ground pool that's barely there.
Right, dude. Oh God, this is funny too. This is the first time I experienced this too. I was over at his pool, which is great. I appreciate that. You know, it always means a lot to me that we go in. And he says it's kind of cool. It's only 85.
That's a little chilly, man.
Cool. That's not chilly. I was like, it was a little.
It was 89 today.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the last day we're having it open.
Right.
Because we close it on Monday. So.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So he invited me over. I go into the pool and I walk in the pool and he has this section which I didn't even know.
Are you talking about the deep end?
The deep end.
It's not a deep end, but
it's a sinkhole.
A
legit sinkhole that's about 2.5 feet in diameter.
That's where you do the diving.
No diving still. I don't want people going too deep and not being able to make it back up. It goes from 52 inches deep to about 60. Seriously.
It does. I was walking, like, say it was right here. If you go to the YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, like, share, subscribe, look on the video. So right at my chest, right below the old nips, I was walking.
Well, yeah, but your nips point down and they're saggy. So
they're hanging a little bit lower than that.
It's like they don't have any more milk.
They're Amish.
Flapjacks.
So I was walking, and I'm just walking because I was near the filter, and all of a sudden I went, whoom, and it went right down to my chin. I go, what the hell? And he says, that's the deep end. Him and the lovely Beck, because it just the sand eroded or something?
Yeah, something happened there.
Well,
did the boobs float, Ed?
He actually stuck his nipples in his ears so he could go underwater.
I did that. No. So this is the thing. After I went in your pool, and you don't have a lot of chlorine. I don't think you have a lot of chlorine.
I keep it like perfect.
I mean,
I'm pretty.
I didn't come out blonde or anything.
No, I'm one of those. I don't want too much and I don't want not enough. It's got to be just right.
Right. Well, are you worried about
algae?
Yeah.
Or
right.
Too much chlorine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, too much chlorine, dude. You come out, your bathing suit starts.
It was like black. Now it's like this red color.
Right. So
like a black cherry, if you will.
As I went in, and I noticed on my way home, I was like, I'm even more irritated. I think the chlorine either cleaned it or
your wiener. Wait, if you need chlorine to clean your wiener, something's wrong there, Mr. Money.
I'm using the wrong words, but
you're using the wrong women.
No, it must have cleaned the irritation.
You leave his mom out of this.
Right, no. Get the irritation. You know, and then it was, I have a mesh in my bathing suit. And it was like no matter which way you turn, it hits that one spot. The cheese.
Over and over.
The cheese grater
spot. Did you
spot.
tape a cotton ball to the end? It looked like you gave blood through the tip of your penis.
I need to go back to that clinic. I'll tell you that.
He had a firm grip. He went right in the vein. He didn't even miss.
That's right. The whole time, right on the start.
You can't miss it. You can't miss it, sir. Hey, what's that white cane with a red tip for? Wait a minute.
Oh, but yeah, I just want to know. Did you? You've never experienced?
No, not just from underwear or nothing like that.
Yeah, rubbing. Rubbing,
and not from. Not where you're talking.
Right. Why?
Just that one time we came back from Thailand.
Yeah, but that's another story. And, you know.
Oh, God damn it. No. What do you want to go to? You want to go to the story with your using the wrong words?
Oh, my God. Have you ever talked to somebody and they try to use a word and they don't even, it's not even close in the conversation?
Yeah, it used to be on In Living Color. That was the best skit ever. When that guy when he was the prisoner.
Oh.
Yeah. What it is, it'd be the postulation of the.
Well, that happened to me the other day. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we talked grilling and whatnot, and he's like, "Yeah, I had a pork loin, and I put it on the grill, and it said take it off when it's 145 and let it rest, but I left it on until 155 because I don't want food poisoning. That scoliosis will kill you." And I'm like, apparently, undercooked pork loins will cause a curvature in your spine. And, you know, I didn't even have the argument in me to be like, you're not even close, dude. I think you're thinking of botulism. But he was insistent it was scoliosis. So if you ever see somebody with really bad scoliosis, you know they had undercooked bacon or something. So
Watch out, that bacon gets thrombosis.
your spine up.
Can you imagine? You're just sitting, you're eating, you're stabbing us up in your.
Yeah, you hear the. I knew it wasn't cooked long enough. Son of a pup.
You're over it like the not great.
You look like the letter C.
See,
Give me a C.
I get scoliosis. I get it. My mom has severely.
Well, I was just talking to use the wrong word.
Right. No. Yeah. I'm just saying. And here's the funny part is that
Is hers forward or backward? Is there a difference? Is there like a different name for like your your spine to curve and your belly pops out as opposed to your spine curves and your belly goes in?
I don't know. It's an interesting question.
Do we have any doctors? We do have some doctor friends. We got to call them.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of Dr. Lynn. I'll ask her. And what it is hers, from malnutrition being in the orphanage and stuff.
Did she get scurvy? Rickets?
Dude, not a joke.
Didn't they give her food on the Mayflower?
She
Don't drink the milk.
Why?
A lot of oranges.
It's spoiled.
Bad citrus.
Right, but hers, like, not a joke.
That'll give you macadamias.
Macadamias. Isn't that a soda?
Rackets.
Heard it afflicts 10 people a year throughout the world.
Time to get a shot for it. That's right. So what happened was hers. If you were to start at the top of the thing, it literally goes to the right, comes around.
Oh, hers does like a S shape, like sideways.
And it actually like she has a hump, and my mom, because of it,
what hump?
Her hip moves different.
Thank you for catching
I'm on that.
I was doing Young Frankenstein.
What
hump?
Wasn't that on the other side?
What?
Oh wait, what on that same movie? What's the one where the mole kept moving? Men in Tights, something. Robin Hood Men in Tights, with you know who I'm talking about?
Yes,
I think that was saying he had a mole.
What the hell is
and
his
the mole
name?
kept moving on his face. Richard
Belzer.
Richard Lewis.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I can picture him playing his name.
The comedian. And his mole kept moving on his face every time they came.
It was genius.
Yes, but the scoliosis.
I hate those guys.
And I know that malnutrition will do that. I don't know about bacon. I mean, it's got to get. You got to. I
don't know.
Aggressive bacon that
might have been from an angry sow, not sow, pig.
There it is.
I get it.
You've been afflicted.
Oh yeah. All of a sudden, you look over. I'm like, ah, damn it.
It was the bacon. Son of a bitch, you can't even.
I had a BLT before I got here. Did you move the table or something?
You have to sit with mirrors so you can see everybody.
Speaking of, a friend of mine had a detached retina.
How does that happen?
I don't know, but he was driving and it happened.
Dude, I know someone that happened to too.
And he had to have surgery, and he had to sit in this chair with his one of those. You ever see those 10-minute massage chairs where your face goes through the hole, and like you're leaning forward and your face goes through the hole in this chair?
I know.
Yeah, like any massage table has that little
massage table.
Yeah, but this is like a chair. It's a chair.
Yeah.
Well, he had to sit in one of those for 2 weeks and had a mirror on it so he could watch TV. He just
get the hell out.
And he could only get up once every so many hours to go to the bathroom, and then he had to come back and sit in that fucking chair.
I wouldn't have a mirror under there. I'd have a big bucket.
What, to poop in? Get one of Ed's.
Yeah, that too.
Watch it. It'll shave your wiener tip.
You just squeeze the poop through. Just get it going a little bit.
You get one of those old things like in the old-timey toothpaste tubes, the little keys.
From the tuna can or Spam can. No, I had a buddy that I used to sell to. In fact, I'll say that he started a incredible company. Craziest thing called Liquid Fence. They did the deer repellent and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was selling to them when they were literally in a garage making it in buckets, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What happened to the business? it dried up.
Ah!
It got huge. They got huge.
Yeah.
And I was there in the beginning. I helped grow with that company as it grew when I started selling industrial products, and I was selling it to them. This fucking guy, his name was Paul. Fantastic dude. And I would talk to him, and he said, we would go and visit. I'd go and visit him because they were a big client of mine, big client. And he was rubbing his eye, and I kept going, what's the matter? He says, man, I don't know. He said, I think I got, like, have you ever woken up and you feel like you got a film on your eye? Which makes no sense to me because where you wake up, it's just juicy. You're like, you know what I mean? Your eyelashes got like eye boogers. You're like, what happened during the night? Did I get visited by Ed? Let's take a few steps back to the ghost jizz comment you made on several shows ago that you have juicy eyes when you wake up.
You missed my mouth.
No. Have you okay, maybe it was a little kid thing. There were times when I'd wake up and my eyes would be eye boogered where you have to go,
It's called pink eye.
no. Have you ever? Do you never had that when you were a kid?
Oh, of course. Everybody has
How
eye.
many brothers did you say you had?
I had
And
4
10 ghosts.
four brothers and 10 ghosts.
Yeah, I think they might have had something to do with that.
Right.
Why does my eye booger smell like peanut butter?
And why is the dog panting at the end of the bed? No. So yeah, right. And sometimes you get that, and you wake up with that weird film in your eye where it's weird because you like blink, and then all of a sudden it's there, and then you clear, and then it's fine, and you blink, and it's there again. This dude kept doing. I go, dude. He goes, it feels like I'm staring through a veil.
Oh.
That's what he said. He said it was just in his one eye, and I said, dude, you're gonna go. He says, yeah, I'm gonna go get it checked out like in the next couple days. I said, all right, fine. Calls me up. His assistant calls me up.
Ed, nobody likes you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Yeah. She just hangs up.
Who does that? No, so his assistant calls me up and says, hey, Paul's, dude, he's going to be out for a couple weeks. I go, is he all right? I just saw him like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I was.
But guess what? He didn't see you.
Well, he kind of did through a vat.
Come to find out, he called work or had his wife call, whatever, said it makes no sense to me. He said his retina detached and he was blind.
Yeah. Yeah, you go blind in it.
Blind.
That happened. I told you my dude was driving it. It happened. He had to pull over.
And he literally, was it both eyes or one eye?
Just one. Just one. And so he just covered his eye with his hand and drove to wherever, yeah.
But here's the thing: you get no depth perception like
no,
this,
Becky.
right?
My wife is blind in her one eye, and she has no depth perception.
Is she really?
Yeah, she can see shapes and things in black and white, no color, no nothing.
Out of the one, but she can see normally out of the other eye, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Right. So she can see when she's holding Big Jim and the twins.
You don't need to see that.
That depth perception is helping out a lot.
Teeny.
She's like, I almost grabbed it. Nothing but net.
It's like the little kid with a blindfold on trying to stick the tail on the donkey.
She keeps hitting me with a stick. I'm not a piñata.
But they said it happened in both his freaking eyes, dude. He was blind. Blind.
That'd be scary as all get out.
Yeah, he woke up the next blind.
Is he? See, sometimes medications can cause that.
Well, he ended up getting
what kind? I'm not taking those anymore.
There's certain medications that can cause retinal detachment.
Really?
Yes, I know that for a fact because a couple of the meds that Becky was on, that was one of the things. So they're like, if you start seeing flashes of light, get to the a hospital.
Because here's the funny part. Not even funny. It's the ironic part, I should say. My dad
said, "Ed, I don't like you." Robot.
And then he hung up too.
Dad, why is there a story robot outside the house?
Don't mind the robot, Ed.
Robot. He kept whispering that at night. Robot kill. 2 doors down, you're at the wrong door. I was wondering where my brothers kept disappearing. We didn't know where. So that my dad had this situation where he had it ended up being macular degeneration. Does that make sense?
So he was going blind slowly.
Yeah. Well, he had glaucoma, and they had glaucoma surgery which makes no sense to me either.
They basically drill a hole in your eye to relieve pressure.
Tell me that makes sense. That's crazy.
It does make sense because there's nerves on the back of your eye, and if there's too much pressure, it crushes the nerves. That's why Becky's blind in her eye, because
the pressure.
But the pressure wasn't caused by glaucoma. The pressure was caused because she's got rheumatoid arthritis, and you can get it anywhere in your body.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happened that it caused inflammation behind her eye, and it crushed the nerves from the backside.
So it's basically blocking those nerves,
right? And it kills them.
No.
So that's why you can't see.
Really kills them. Okay. Yeah. Well, he was having it where I'm gonna purge and share. Purge and share.
Did the robot do it? Robot glaucoma surgery. Perfect. I can see clearly.
No, my dad was they gave him a chart and we put it on the fridge, and of course he didn't give two shits and didn't want to deal with it. You're supposed to stare at it for like 2 minutes.
What do I see? I see a bologna sandwich.
I see through time. I can see the future, my son. Robot kill.
Why is there a 6
every time? Dude, just like when you were eating the chips on the show, every time you eat, dude, Monk, you got to do that every time he says robot kill. You But anyway.
Well, there goes our sponsors.
So what happened was he would do that intense stare until he got bored. It's my dad.
Yeah.
He didn't give two shits about nothing. He didn't care.
Yeah.
Because he was goddamn Ed Money's father. He can do it.
He was a honey badger. He don't give a shit.
And they prescribed, it's funny you said this, they prescribed something called AREDS, this medicine that's supposed to help with the growth of something in your eyeball.
Hair?
You got hairy eyes.
I have no idea what that. I've never even heard of that.
Feelers, no. It was called AREDS. I decided to start taking them.
For yourself? Why would you start taking it? You might as well take birth control pills. You don't know what it's going to do to you.
Well, they said it helps with your vision. So, and I stare at the sun. That helps.
I'm going to ask you this right now. Are you still taking it?
AREDS, I ran out and I didn't buy any more. It's still good for you. It's got vitamins and stuff in it, so it's good.
Can't you just take a Flintstone chewable?
Dude, no. They said the dye in there is giving people cancer in the Flintstone chewables.
Are you kidding?
No.
I used to eat those things like candy.
Yes.
Just the orange one.
So many.
God, yeah, right. You can hear Monkey out. Right. That's exactly it. The Flintstone chewables, the dye, gave people cancer. So
I love the orange one. It tasted like baby aspirin.
What?
Why don't they make candy that tastes like a baby aspirin so I could stop taking baby aspirin?
I take baby aspirin every day.
That's ridiculous. Do you take the?
I do too, because they taste good.
Fun for heart health.
Just take.
And
something.
I take a multivitamin.
Just take something for your heart, then. Why don't you just?
And I am taking it for aspirin. Is good for your heart.
That's made out of like tree bark or something.
Yes, my Bear aspirin is made out of tree bark. It's the tastiest little tree bark ever.
Do you really know what that's made of? Who knows?
Who cares? It's made by Bear.
It can be made out of Aborigines kids, or for all you know, their toenails. Aborigine kid toenails.
If they taste like oranges, I'll get them straight from the source.
You're over
Flip your toenails, kid. I need heart health.
Oh, but yeah, so he would take these AREDS because his vision was going. And he said that it was like there was a blind spot in the center of his eyes, and they worried that it's macular degeneration, or not macular. That's what he had, macular degeneration. That it was
glaucoma.
No, what's the other one that you said? Detached retina.
Oh yeah,
which sounds insane because your retina's at the back. It's almost as if your retina goes and just you.
That's what happens.
Then how do they fix it? They pull your eye out.
They reattach it. Yeah, they do a surgery and reattach it.
A laser can go in there now. You don't even know what's going on. It just go boop boop boop.
No way.
No, I think that's for. I'm pretty sure that's for cataracts. No.
The robot's drinking.
You know what? The robot can drink on the job. They don't care.
The robot's drinking.
The robot is in the actual shape of a honey badger.
You got Johnny Sacco drinking. That was my phone. Yeah, no. So
Johnny Sacco's not old enough.
The
Robot has to buy it.
Damn.
robot bought it for Johnny Sacco.
Don't tell anybody, kid.
You got a 6-story robot in a trench coat with sunglasses on,
Sticking his hand into the convenience store door because that's all that fits.
He's going in there showing a little ID.
6-pack of Bush, please.
He's like,
Right.
can you see it? He's got a fake mustache on. It's made out of 2 lions.
They're dyed. They're dyed.
They're Black Panthers.
The Black Panthers on there.
And their tails are the curly. He's over there. I'm old enough. Don't mind me. I'm just a 6-story robot with a sweet, sweet mustache.
Oh God!
And as he says it, his mouth doesn't match the words at all.
Buying Johnny Sacco beer. Oh no, I didn't know that though. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
About that.
So is that what he had?
He had macular degeneration.
Oh, okay.
They did prescribe.
Wait, I'm talking about your friend, not your dad.
No, he had a detached retina, and
Okay.
dude, he did surgery. He ended up coming back, but he was at work and he was terrified that he was going to be blind the rest of his life.
Wouldn't you be?
I just can't imagine one day you wake up and go, I'm blind.
That happened to Becky. She woke up and she's like, I'm blind. And I'm like, shut up. You know what I mean?
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, stop. She's like, no, I'm blind. I'm like, whatever. And she's like, dude, I cannot see out of my eye.
You mean like you,
Yeah.
like nothing?
Nothing. So we had to go to the
That's
hospital.
insane.
Yeah.
That's-
Luckily, there was a Cleveland Clinic Cole Eye building about 8 minutes from our house. So
Wow.
yeah.
Good. I'm glad she's okay now.
Well,
better.
she's not okay. She's blind in her eye yet.
Yeah, but she can get like a Steve Austin eye
Not
or
yet.
something like that. Like,
They don't have them yet.
But it's just like it's just half a binocular.
Then she'll be able to see my wiener. Oh, there it is. Zoom in closer. It looks huge now, doesn't it?
Do you remember? No, wait. She'll be like the moronic woman. Remember
On Superhost.
Superhost, for the audience out there was an dude. This was in the late 70s, early 80s.
It was in through the 80s because I remember Superhost being on when I was in high school.
Superhost. We had, for us, it was very local. WAB 43 was the channel, and the host dressed it up as a superhero based on the Bionic Woman.
Well, first Superhost was actually a superhero. He had a cape and Chuck Taylor Converse and
Yeah, he's like a dumpy.
Yes.
But then he did a skit called The Moronic Woman.
Which was based on the Bionic Woman, and but instead of using $6 million, they used like $40
and some green stamps. Remember green stamps?
Yes, they did. They used it, and like instead of having a bionic ear, they literally put like a telephone receiver in there so she could hear. Well, one of the things that you did, like your insurance won't pay, so you just got like a binocular thing.
They actually got a monocle from Mr. Peanut. So your eyes are huge. It's giant. But, they did give us the top hat and cane, too, so that's pretty cool.
Did. God bless it. I'm sorry. We did beer of the week. I had to go to Lowe's today, and I went to Lowe's.
Can I talk about Lowe's real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You know what I hate about Lowe's? I got to go to Lowe's a lot because I live in a house built in 1890.
I get it. Right.
They never have any registers open. You have to go to fucking self-checkout all the time.
That's what I was. Well, there's two things that happened to me.
Go down to the contractor one.
Oh, I forgot about that
the contractor one. God damn it.
And I always park down there, too, because I don't want any door dings.
Yes, I forgot about the contract. Well, I took my sister. We went there.
I stand corrected, Lowe's. I apologize.
Right, yeah. Well, no. Yeah. So I went down. First thing was the other day, I knew someone that worked remember when we went there and I knew the one guy that's back by the doors?
Yeah.
I knew
the guy that was like, who in the fuck are you? I'm Ed Money. Yeah, I don't know you. Get out of here. Creep. And put it back in your pants.
The whole time he's in this. He's doing that the whole time. Security. Right. No, so I went back, dude, the ceiling fans. I have
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I have two in for the audience. I have a cathedral ceiling in the master bedroom, and there's two ceiling fans that hang down there that were put in 25 years ago.
Well, they lasted this long, so.
Right, and they're Hunter, which were good.
Those are good. That's a good brand.
Good brand.
Do they still make that brand? Is that still a
Hunter,
thing?
yeah.
Because I know there's like a something Bay.
Harbor Bay, and there's Bay Breeze, and there's a couple
Yeah.
other ones. But Hunter's still a good brand, but there's other ones, but equally.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, that
Okay.
that the one finally, the light kit work. This is another thing these son of a bitches do. The light works on it, but the fan, you and I were talking, that you click it like it's high, medium, low. Nothing happened for the high, nothing happened for the low, but the medium. The low will turn on, but when it goes, it makes
Yeah, that's a fire waiting to happen.
right. The grinding electrical sound where I'm like, I don't want to run this fan.
Right.
The light works on it, so I said, God damn it, because you
Yeah.
just don't want to spend.
Yeah,
Nothing
because
is
those windings get red hot.
right.
When that's going,
right.
Yeah.
Well, you told me turn it on and do it with your hand.
Spin it with your hand to see if it'll.
Didn't work at all.
Okay.
It didn't work at all. So I knew.
Yeah.
25-year-old fans. There's two.
Out there trying to start an old airplane.
Yeah. The spirit of Saint.
And dude, they make a difference. Ceiling fans make a. Do you have one in your master bedroom? I don't remember if you do in your master
No,
bedroom.
our ceilings are so low.
You can't do it.
No.
Do you have? So you have floor fans.
Yeah, pedestal fans. Yeah.
Are they the brown ones or the post
round ones?
The posty
yeah,
ones.
The round ones. Yeah.
Those things are terrible because this after a while breaks on it. Are you got a nice metal one or do you got like the plastic ones and after a while it does?
Dude, mine has like a remote control.
Does it?
Yeah.
It flops around.
No, it doesn't
after a
flop
while?
around, but it's metal. And I don't use the oscillating part. I have it right at my face.
Which is insane.
Why?
How do
you
you
don't like a breeze?
Not while you're sleeping. I'm surprised you
Why?
don't catch. Well, you can't catch cold.
I'm gonna catch a cold through my sea pizzle.
He can't feel anything. He's got that football helmet on. It's
Yeah.
Right.
And my night brace.
Right.
like a diving belt.
My teeth still aren't straight, but my night brace is super comfortable. It's a new one.
You've got a retainer and a mascot at the same time.
Speaking of teeth,
go
how's
ahead.
that
Oh,
charcoal
God.
toothpaste?
Dude.
We'll get back to the ceiling
We'll
fan,
get
but
to the ceiling fan. Yeah, the for the audience, yeah, real quick. If you go back a couple of shows, this is a side note. Go back a couple of shows that CPAP. I don't have it here. CPAP gave me this ultra fine powder.
I told you. I remember telling you before I
It's-
brought it. I'm like, you don't understand how fine this charcoal is powderized.
It's almost like volcanic dust.
It's crazy.
ultra fine charcoal dust. Now
Yeah.
it's not like I've heard there are black tubes. You can get like a tube paste.
Yeah, you can.
A paste.
Crust even has one with charcoal in it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have. Well, whatever.
That's not as much fun.
Oh God, no.
And I even told you, I'm like, brush your teeth in the shower. Who brushes their teeth in the shower?
Yeah.
I'll bet you you're brushing in the shower now, aren't you?
Wait a minute. Hey, Monk, do you brush your teeth in the shower?
No,
See?
I don't have black toothpaste.
I did when I was just for the last 30 years because I was on you get up, you shower, you eat breakfast, you leave for work.
I get that.
So I brush my teeth in the shower. Now I still do because it's habit.
I get that as a routine. You're cutting time. I
Yeah.
get that. Let's say the average Joe citizen out there that's not worried about that because you
Oh, like you, that doesn't work?
you razor thin your time.
Well,
I get
mean,
it. I get it.
You're getting up at 3:20 a.m.
Monk's probably the same way. He times everything perfect.
Like I would have my clothes out the night before.
laid out.
Yeah.
And if anything goes awry, it throws your whole timing up, right?
Nothing goes awry. If something does, somebody's hurting in this house.
Dude, it was to the point where one day I forgot my coffee. And
Oh, that's bad.
I'm talking, I was flying just so I could make up time so I could stop at Sheets to get me a cup of coffee
You're kidding.
Right.
Does it feel
and a breakfast sandwich. Because they have amazing breakfast sandwiches.
does it throw when you know something is amiss, does it feel like everything is thrown off?
Only if I woke up late. Then your whole day you feel like you're rushed.
Really? Yeah, you
Feel
feel
like when you have to wake up at a certain time, Ed, I know you won't understand this. Say you have to wake up at 3:30,
Yes.
and you wake up at
Yeah.
quarter.
In the afternoon, you're okay.
right. You wake up
Your whole day is off.
by that 15 minutes.
Yep, it throws your whole fucking day off.
That's crazy. I mean, I get it, but it's crazy.
No, you don't, because you've never
Not
had
at
to
that
get
early.
up. Yeah.
Not that early. I've never.
You get up at the other 3:30.
I did. I did.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, the kids will be getting home from school soon. I better get out of bed.
the only time I ever came close to that is when we had ballet season at the Palace.
Yeah.
And we would get home at like 1
And have to be back at 7.
long before that, by like 5.
Why didn't you just sleep there?
There were times
He
that
did.
There were times we did. I slept on the rail, and we were just because we were going to be back here in a few hours.
Right.
So Techman Isaac was just like, stay here and shower because we had showers.
Did you sleep there by yourself, or were there other people there?
There were. It's not that there were other people. People were coming and going.
Oh, okay.
Like the ballet instructors, they would
Yeah.
in the middle of the night they would come in to set things up for
to
people.
set booby traps for you.
Dude, it was so I would just say I'm sleeping because they would come early.
Yeah.
So that was as close as I ever came to that.
Waking up late.
No, waking up that early. The insane hours of getting up that early.
Oh.
Oh, the alarm's going off.
If I hear a tone that is even close to my alarm clock,
Does it
I get like PTSD from it. I'm like,
really
I can't stand the sound of my alarm clock now.
anymore? Now, did you have? Well, you didn't have music wake you up, did you? See, I don't understand people do that.
Can't count on that.
Well,
No, you
that's
can't, because you dream you're listening to it.
Yep.
You.
That just wakes up my wife, and then she hits me and goes, "Get up."
Yeah, and now you taught me. You don't have it near you.
Jiu-jitsu.
No. He got me where
You had to have the alarm clock somewhere else because
Yes.
it forced you to get up.
yes, because I was doing this thing because I would get
I
up.
actually had 2 alarms, one next to the bed and one across the room.
Did you?
And like sometimes you could literally hit your alarm and fall back asleep. It's easy to do.
Yes.
So the other one
Yes.
would wake you up.
Yes. Now the closest I came was
A job?
No, I would because when I worked at the Palace or the theater, I would get up at 7:30.
The crack of 9.
I had to be there by 9 in the morning. Normally, just a normal shift was 9 in the morning.
Dude, my first break ended at 9.
Yeah, that's what you're kidding. Yeah, well, see, this is the human world that I lived in. The insane world is where you and Monk live, in that world.
Yeah,
that
it was pretty
that
insane.
insane world. That
But it made us stronger.
Porquito.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Not much.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, but back to Lowe's, I was there. So I went in, and the ceiling fans. I needed a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, dude. They have. Okay, ceiling fans aren't cheap anymore.
No, and they had like 10,000 there.
Yes. Yeah, they've got now. I have never seen. This was the first time in life I've seen a 72-inch ceiling fan.
Dude, did you get it?
No.
That'd be amazing. You should have got it.
I'm probably gonna get one for our living room.
He could do that. That
is awesome.
Well, Monk. I have my ceiling is I think it's 14 at the peak. Cathedral ceilings in a master. His living room is like gotta be 20 or something.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, you're gonna have to rent like scaffolding to put it
I'm gonna bring in a man lift.
through the back door.
Now that would be cool in his place to see that dude. It was 72 inches. And can you turn
And
it
it
on?
doesn't have
Get the one that has 4 of them all connected by the big rope that goes around all of them, so just one motor turns all of them.
That is kind of cool.
There was a casino we used to stay at in Vegas all the time called Palace Station, and they used to have a little eatery,
An old timey looking.
and it had like 10 fans connected by this fan belt.
Yeah.
The big bungee cord that goes around all of them.
Oh, it was awesome.
That would be cool because they had the closest they have to that is they had 2 separate fans with a light in the center. The fans were kind of off,
yeah.
and they would do this kind of rotate around. I imagine it like a steakhouse or something like that. That'd be cool. Not my bedroom.
Yeah.
Where everything's flying around from
It's not a steakhouse. It's a tube steakhouse. That's a wiener joke for anybody that's never heard it called a tube steak.
I never heard it called. What'd you call the taint again?
Oh, the gooch?
Oh, but hey, so I went there, and dude, I was so excited because they got for the
They had
audience.
some on sale.
Oh God,
I can
right.
afford it.
Listen, I could hear Monk laughing. You hear that? No, yeah, they had. I was super excited. They had sizes 44, 56, and like 60, and then this monster ones. But I said the 44 inch because if I have two up there at 44 inches,
Excuse me, sir. Do you have anything in 24 inch?
I don't need anything real big. And what's the cheapest one you got?
I just strap up box fans and they have box.
You put it like right on your headboard. You drill it in at an angle so it's blowing right on your face. That'd be awesome.
Since you thought of it, there's probably people that have done that, dude.
Put box fans on their headboard, screwed it in,
No, it's
had some ropes attached to the wall, had it at a nice 45.
blowing down the sheets. Right. No, so I said, "Oh, I'll get these fans." So I looked at it, and they were on sale. You look up on the blades, and it said $49. Awesome.
What brand was it?
It was it was $49.
It wasn't Hunter. Was it like Schmunter?
Ping dong.
Have you ever seen a fan that's off kilter too? And
Like the wheel on the car on Little Rascal?
So I said, $40. That's great. So there was a guy there that I knew, and I said, "Hey man, can you help me out?"
Yeah.
We look up, we see it, and it tells you where it's at. We got none in stock, sir. Sorry.
Of course not. That's how they work.
Son of
Sir?
a bitch.
Here is my wiener. Please eat it.
Right. So I go,
Pick something else.
they have this one that's on sale for $59. So I said, great, I'll pay a little more because it was
Right.
$49.59. Sir, I'm sorry. We're out of stock. All that we have left are the ones.
It's $289.
Of course.
Right. So I said,
Why didn't you just drive to another hardware store?
he
You know, there's one called Home
Oh, Schmeedy.
Depot.
he checked online and he says, well, we got some in mass.
Yeah, we
What good does
got
that?
nothing. You got to buy this one.
Right. So he said,
You fell for it, didn't you?
no. He said, we can send it to you from here. I said, how about no? No. I can
Yeah,
see.
because you get the box and there's like where somebody put a fist through it.
It'll be like 8 days late because that's how their delivery service is.
Right. So I said, no.
I know from experience.
Okay. Right. So
Without a refrigerator in my kitchen. Oh, it'll be there in a day.
Get it yet?
he got his
6 days later, they finally solved their fuck ups.
right. So I said, hey, and my buddy, he texted me and said, hey, we got in some fans today. So I went there today.
Yeah.
And they had them on sale for these other fans that I want for $79. So I said, I'll get two of them for $150 or so.
160 something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
your math was a little off.
I get the Lowe's discount. I use the
the contractor discount.
my
Okay.
brother's contractor discount, and then I just go pay it.
What is the contractor discount?
It's between 5. His is 15%.
Oh,
but
shit.
I know.
I might have to have him get me something.
Yeah, depending on what it is.
Oh,
A paintbrush.
no.
I don't need one. I just want one.
And I want my 15% off.
I want my $2.
At least get a big giant, like one of those big giant ones that he's doing. No, so I ended up getting it. It was 150 and change.
Okay.
So I said, fine, I'm going to pay it off, the next thing anyway. So I get the discount, and so it's fine. I'll do it. But I finally got the goddamn thing. But what got me was I go up, and they got all these registers, no one there, and they're like, sir, the
Cash or credit?
the self
The
yes.
cash goes over here. The credit goes over here.
Right. Dude, and I don't like that they're pushing more and more because I saw a whole video on how these self checkout places or like Walmart is notorious for it.
Oh, they had like a little charge of some sort.
Yes, and they're accusing people of theft because, like, I'm sure. Remember, Bueno was like, I don't know how the 60-inch TV came into my car.
Whoops. No, he did it was something on an accident.
Right, on something on an accident, but it happens. But I've watched the videos where people.
So is that charge to make up for the lost theft?
Probably.
Because it's weird. It's like this little whatever percent charge.
I know, and that's why I don't like it. So I said, can't you open a
But you will pay it.
The lady goes, well, no, we don't have.
They want me to just stand here and point you to the left or the right.
Yes, to do it. I said, well, if I'm going to do it.
Goddamn good job. You should get that, Ed.
What?
You'd be good at it.
Nah, I'd still be late for work.
Is that just.
Over here. Now you go over here. Now you go over here. Cash or credit.
I can't talk, sir, just now.
They're like, sir, do you know what aisle? No, I know cash, credit. That's all I know here.
That's all I'm
Walk around till you see somebody else in a vest.
That's all I'm authorized. Dude, is that not the worst? Listen, he's not far off the mark when he said Home Depot. The difference between these places is that, okay, you go to, which I love, True Value. Love True Value. Ace Hardware.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love Ace Hardware.
Wasn't it True Value? Am I thinking wrong? I thought it was Ace True Value.
I don't know. I know there's an Ace
True Value was downtown Amherst.
Was downtown Amherst.
That was
Riddles. True Value.
That was True Value.
Okay, True Value. That's Ace is different than True Value. Ace
Maybe.
Hardware. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I like Ace Hardware.
For the audience, we had this True Value, whatever, near us. I loved that because they always hired old timers that retired
and knew exactly.
Dude, I could go in with this.
You talking about Willow on Oberlin Avenue?
Willow, too. Willow and the one downtown Amherst.
Yeah, I loved it because you go in with a screw and the guy goes,
from like a 1978 Kenmore.
That was downtown Amherst. He'd go down in the basement and come back and go, here it is.
Willow would do that too, though.
Yes.
I will give him that.
And they knew their shit. That's why I loved it.
He's like, oh, we got the whole hinge if you need it.
Let me go in the back room. I'll take it off the door. You can have the whole thing.
And it was worth it.
And they'll fix your screen while you're waiting.
And you would, well, they did. And you'd pay extra and didn't care because these dudes knew exactly
you were
what
in and out. You didn't have to walk through a 10,000 square foot whatever.
Loved it. And
Yeah.
then when you go, here's the thing, you go to Lowe's and
you can't just get one screw. You have to buy a 10-pack.
You have to buy it.
Or how about this? When you don't need any help and you know exactly what you want, you got 20 different dumbasses coming up to you asking you, hey, can I help you find something?
Right. Yeah, but
No.
Yeah,
but then when you do need help,
anyone?
It's like Hank Hill in the Megalomart. Is there anybody in here? And you just hear it echoing through the fucking store.
To me, that's what Home Depot is. Home Depot is great prices, no help. They don't know.
Neither one of them are any help.
You're like shooting flares off.
I don't think anybody works anymore.
But you could steal something, or if you go to steal something, everybody comes out of the woodwork.
Why would you steal something?
Because there's no one there. Well, do you know what?
Why not?
I'm going to go way out on a limb on this, too. My sister was working at one time. She was working for a local...
It's just a department store.
Thank you. Department store. A local department store. And she quit the department store because she said that there was so much theft and people were pulling out guns and that she said she didn't want to be around it. But I told her, I said, there's not a joke. Their security was told, don't do anything. Act like you're going to try and stop them, but let them go. Because for liability reasons,
insurance says
they didn't want to be sued. Like he just said, they didn't want.
So now everything's going to be behind glass.
So I told her, I go, well, then why are we paying? Let me know a day that you're not going to be working. I'll go in. I'll back the truck up to the front door. And I'll ask.
No, they're going to notice that. They're going to be, look at that piece of shit truck. What's it doing? Hey, Mommy, does that thing still allowed on the road in Ohio?
I know in mine, like the bumper falls off.
And you're with your license plate? Yeah, don't bother changing.
Follow me to edmoneylive.com, bumper sticker on the back.
You can follow the dust trail, the rust trail, the rust trail. It's like
leaky oil.
Right, the leak.
Like Hansel and Gretel all the way back to the pit of despair.
I go, why am I paying? If these people now whether the videos are real or not, who really knows? Because it could be all propaganda for all you know. But I know she was saying that the theft was insane there. So I said, not to be the guy, but I'll be the guy and say, okay, well then why am I paying? Why am I at the register paying when I'm watching people walk out the door with something? I might as well be the guy too and say, and just walk out.
Because you're not fast enough to run.
I'm very slow.
It's those shoelaces.
my giant shoelaces that I have when I walk, the ones that it sounds sort of like a whip when I.
Hurry up, Ed. Can you hear him?
They're whipping around.
I just tripped over a shoelace.
Dude, it just irritates me, dude. Why are we the people? Did we grow up differently? Is that all it is?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, God damn it, dude. I wanted to say this too. Yeah, we're over, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I love
Lucy?
What's that? I Love Lucy. No, I didn't. Early I Love Lucy I like. Now when it got colorized I didn't like it as much. But I've been watching, you turned me on to all these. It was Pluto, it was Tubi and Crackle and Slingshot, Freebie.
Yeah, Freebie, Sling, yeah.
Haya is the one that the Asian
I watched Flicks of Fury.
Flicks of Fury with all the Asian. Dude, I got hooked because I watched that Japanese Spider-Man. I've been checking late at night. They had the Japanese Wonder Woman. This is the weirdest thing about it, though.
Wonder Woman?
This is the thing. It was, I like I said before, I knew because of copyright that overseas
they have their own version of.
They can do what they want,
right?
Even though they're infringing on copyrights, because it's international. Who's going to really go after them? You're going to spend the money to go after them. So what happened is I was watching this Wonder Woman. I said, that looks like goddamn Wonder Woman, but she's.
Oh my God, it's Wonder Woman and she's Asian. Let me take my pants off.
Dude,
I don't need the volume. Wonder Woman. Wonders that you do.
No.
What is that you do?
Wonder Woman.
This is what made it great.
Wonder Woman.
This Japanese Wonder Woman, and they do again. You know what I mean? I love the music.
So what? And like instead of her lasso of truth, she had like
no
stick of truth.
This can only go wrong.
It was great, dude.
I'm going to stick you into the vending machine of truth.
Somebody got a quarter and press C4. We got to get them out.
What made it great is I'm watching it, and I thought, okay, it looks like a classic.
Looks like I could whack to this.
The classic, bad, because it was 70s, dude. And the bad guys, for whatever reason, they didn't understand costume design, and they had they used. If you ever watched every Japanese like Godzilla, all that stuff, they all had that same motorcycle helmet.
Yes,
it was like a white.
Yeah, like a half a ping pong ball.
The half helmet with the two leather strap ear things that come down and buckle underneath.
Yes.
Was Spider-Man or Wonder Woman wearing them?
Yeah. Well, what happened was,
you want to fight? Fight me.
Hold on, let me put on my helmet right quick.
All the bad guys had this, and even the good guys,
they were all Speed Racer helmets.
They were the Speed Racer helmet. That's
Which
exactly
was a Japanese cartoon. So
yes, that same whatever helmet. Same thing I watched was there was an older Ultraman.
Did you watch the Japanese version of the Golden Girls?
Look at him laugh.
Wait, I think I got the theme song for that.
We're being a friend.
Hi. So, and same thing. I watched this.
Thank you for being.
And watching it, they all had that motorcycle helmet on, and you could see this is weird about those the old Japanese things, the Godzilla stuff. They always throw in one token woman. You know what I mean?
There'll be like 20 guys and one chick.
One girl that's like the detective or whatever.
I was gonna say the lab assistant.
The lab assistant whose
Her name is Suki.
Wearing the Japanese that motorcycle helmet that's obviously too heavy for her because you can
she can't hold it up. Her little neck. Oh my god!
Yes.
Why couldn't I been on the Golden Girls?
Then she was doing that. Yeah, and I watched the Japanese Wonder Woman, and it was a great. I was like,
you notice, like by the end of the movie, she wasn't in it anymore because the helmet snapped her neck. We'll just write her off.
I'm telling you, when I talked about the Japanese Spider-Man, you called it watching a train wreck.
Yeah, you just have to.
I'm watching this and I go, that's Japanese Wonder Woman wearing a fucking motorcycle helmet.
Well, she probably had a real crappy invisible jet. You couldn't tell if it had a canopy cover on it or not, so put her in the helmet.
It wasn't quite. It was a rickshaw. She had a Japanese
invisible rickshaw.
It was like a little 10-inch shitty plastic model hanging from a piece of fishing string.
What did that thing spin?
With a smoke bomb in the back of it.
It's spinning like this.
Sure does spin a lot.
The jet.
Good thing she's got her helmet on.
She's trying to fly with the centrifugal
She's up there.
force.
I'm not real good at flying this thing yet.
Because I can't see the controls. That's
my neck.
Well, I'm watching it and I go, oh my God, this is what drew me in, dude. It drew me. I was transfixed because of this one thing they kept doing. They know what
they had real tight pants on. You can see their boners.
That's it.
Those Japanese stuff, between the tentacle porn, everybody's a monster or a 12-year-old giant or something crazy, the Titan, that I transfixed because she transformed all the time. It's not like Wonder Woman in our Linda Carter Wonder Woman. She would be that executive or whatever she was. Yes.
And then she'd be like, hold on, let me spin around right quick, right here.
Which made no sense that she would spin in that giant light. No one happened to notice
You know what, Ed?
Well, she was always behind a door, behind a Coke machine, or behind something.
Notices are in their phones. They will not notice.
That's right. Dude, when Wonder Woman spun and she was on a skateboard with I was like, God damn it, Linda Carter, don't do that. But this Japanese one, what drew me in was I'm watching it, and she didn't spin like Linda Carter. She didn't want to break it. And I said, I'm going to put a photo right here, audience. I'll put the photo of what it looked like, and I'll probably use it as a thumbnail. She did this thing where she did like a symbol thing and threw her hand down, and then all of a sudden, they did it instead of the glow. Like they didn't figure out that special effect yet. It was just like
a hard cut.
And she's dressed.
Boink.
Just like. You know, she's just
perfect.
But she was just slightly. Here's the funny part: it was like slightly to the left, like when she transformed.
Yeah, just a jump cut.
Like they're like the gaffer or whatever didn't mark where she was. All of a sudden, she was like 4 feet to the right.
Right.
Hold on.
It was funny because the bad guy.
We'll catch that one after lunch. They come back after lunch and you're like.
The bad guy in this thing, again, I'm watching it going, you know, why did I not notice this stuff when I was a kid? But I was transfixed and I'm watching it. The bad guys are fighting, and then all of a sudden she did transformed into Wonder Woman, and the dude, like he was staring, the bad guy was staring at her, and then his whole head was like facing in the direction where she transformed into, like, you said 4 feet to the left.
Like, wait a minute.
He's looking at her, and she was Wonder Woman.
Is that a rickshaw?
That's spinning.
Is that an invisible rickshaw I see spinning in the air?
But when she transformed, like it showed, it was like, remember the Batman movie? I don't know if it was George Clooney, where he would like put on the glove and it would zoom in on him putting on the glove, and then he put on the boot and it like zoomed in.
Wasn't that Dark Knight?
No. It was one of the cartoony ones that we grew up with. I think it was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I want to say that was George Clooney. We had the nipples on the damn suit. Him and O'Donnell,
Rosie?
Not Rosie, Chris O'Donnell.
She had like the Karen haircut coming out from under the Batman mask. She'd like, I need to talk to a manager right now. I am not happy.
Batman was a
There is a scuff on my Batmobile. Where is the manager? I should have never let you valet park it.
He gives park in the middle of a chase. He's throwing some coins for a valet. Oh no! So, but she transformed, and the guy looked at her, and they show the face. They show all of a sudden like her hand puts, and she's got the bracelets and everything on, and then for whatever reason they zoomed in on her ass. You know what I mean?
Really?
Dude, and it was an undercut. Like you could see.
Oh, you saw
the bread potato.
Yeah.
You saw.
Yeah.
This was definitely 70s era. You know what I mean? Like 70s, 80s.
Did it have like 70s like that weird music that wow.
Right. But they showed like her ass and what did you call it? A spider, a broom, the nozzle of a broom with
the vacuum cleaner attachment?
Yes. You know what I'm talking about? Right?
Yeah, you can see. Yeah,
yeah, but they zoomed in on the taint or gooch area. There it is.
Wonder Woman. Zoom in on her super tight pants. So did she have like a G-string, a thong, pants?
She had super small, not
bikinis.
Yes, super tight bikinis, but you could see a lot of stuff.
Do you remember the name of this movie?
It was Japanese Wonder Woman. It was.
No, I mean, do you remember the name of it?
No.
Because I don't want to ever see that.
No, dude. But what the funny part is the bad guys were like hypnotized
by her
because she was so beautiful.
By her protruding.
Yeah, but you could see she was
pubic forest.
She could do a high kick and flash the gooch. Gooch kick.
Gooch kick.
Gooch kick now.
Instead of a robot kill, it's gooch kick.
No, robot kill is something totally different. Not even the same series.
What if the robot?
Yeah, we got to think about gooch kick music.
Robot gooch.
God, I
got nothing. I got nothing.
Audience, I'm gonna put the photo right here. You gotta see it. It's the greatest thing ever. I know we're over, but I'm
waiting. Just text it to me right now.
Well, give me a minute after the show ends, and I'll send it to you. There, at least
a picture of the gooch, Wonder Woman.
No,
gooch?
the one that I sent you. The one I think I sent.
Oh
you,
yeah,
the Wonder Woman one. It was a screenshot.
Yeah.
I think I sent you. Oh God! But audience members, we're over here. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversation about life. We're going to be leaving you here. By the way, we're going to be leaving you with NFX. It's a song, The Itch. Check it out. Check out all the things we mentioned. Market Store.
Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com. Great place for food in downtown Amherst.
Yep.
985-1500 or 985 Food.
Right, yep.
Muscle Vodka.
Yep, Allstate. I got to get a hold of
Allstate.
And Storm Angels, the Brownhill Market Store.
Yeah, and check out these bands that we play because they all kick ass.
Yes, it's going to be NFX. It's The Itch. Check that out at the end. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPEP Chuck.
Robot kill. Sorry, Ed. I didn't mean to.
He was gooch kicking.
Gooch kick. Dude, Ed tries to do gooch kick. Where did that whole He's dead, robot.
He's over in Studio C where we can't afford a camera. You can never see him, but always hear him.
You are not worthy enough to see the monk.
This the monk.
See you guys next time.
Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic because get you nowhere. And after that, we are. Go ahead, do you have one more?
Kelly Dick.
Kelly.
Out of here.
I gotta face the facts. I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest. I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. If I could see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't make up. just wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person. I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting life. If I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything, want a reality.
I'll give up everything, daunting life. If I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything, make what I want a reality. Don't let go. Don't let go.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.